back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. I'm Aaliyah. Over this side of YouTube we talk about God, we talk about parenting, single parenting at that. We do some get readies, done about 2, but yeah, we have a little bit of everything, story times, vlogs. So yeah, welcome if you're new, and to my returning subscribers, hi angels, love you guys so much, miss you guys so much. Happy New Year first and foremost. But I just wanted to talk to you guys as I always do, because what 2022, like what? I genuinely, in my heart and my soul, I can't believe we're here. But I'm so grateful, guys. I am so optimistic about this new year. Like, I genuinely believe in my heart and my soul, God is my witness, like I genuinely believe that this is about to be the beginning of the best years of our lives. And that's all of us, like the beginning of the best years of our life. And the reason that I believe that is just because over the last few years I've just been building, well, me personally, it's just been building, plotting, planting, and it's like we're about to reap the harvest, baby. Like I can literally just feel it. What I'm gonna do with you guys, I want to tell you 5 ways we're all, it's not a tutorial, it's not an instruction, it's 5 ways we're all going to win in this 2020. So the first thing I done, it's a bit late to do this now, bloody hell, I should have really gone out. But the first thing I done, it's not too late to do it now. The first thing I done is I went to Tesco, I got a little plate, I wrote let it go on the plate, I wrote everything I want to let go, everything I don't like, everything that, like toxic character traits that I carry, everything that I want to let go. I wrote it on this plate. I went to like a nice view, so look, you can literally do it anywhere, but I went somewhere with a nice view. I prayed, I spoke to the person that I was with, and I was like, yeah, 2022 is going to be amazing, and I smashed the plate. And honestly, that little exercise was so therapeutic to me. Like I genuinely think those things I smashed up. And then it's like when I was like thinking like negative things or doing some of the things that was on the plate, I think we let that go now. Do you know what I mean? It proper subconsciously in your head plants that, yeah, we've let it go now. So I would say that's the first tip. If you didn't already do that, that's the first tip. I did get it from TikTok. TikTok's an educational app. Second step is vision boards. So I'm not going to get into too much detail because it is personal. So I made a vision board, and it's just like inspo. It's like I am expecting all these things to happen this year, but it's inspo. It's like when I wake up, it's gonna go above my vanity. So it's gonna be like when I wake up and I'm like getting ready for the day, I see it, like I'm reminded like these are your goals. No matter how I'm feeling, it's hung up in my room, I can see it, those are my goals. And then the third thing I done, oh, not the things flying around. The third thing I done is I got this journal. Guys, listen carefully now, because this is where it starts to get a little bit deep. Right? So the first thing I done, I got this journal, and there's all sorts of stuff in here already. Like, can you see it? Personal again now. Don't pause the screen and look at it. So at the first page, I can't show you guys, it's too personal. So the first page I put 2022, and then I've put like more God, more peace, more happiness, more love, more money, more success, more traveling. So that's what the first page looks like. It's just a little brainstorm. And then on the 29th of December, I sat and I made some goals for 2022. But the way I made them, it's like, I have got this. I am this. Like, spoke about it like it's already in the present tense. Then I wrote 5 healthy habits. So you need 5 habits. Well, you don't need them, but I recommend you follow these 5 healthy habits. 5 healthy habits. So 1, to make you money. So that's going to be content creating and stuff. 2, to keep me in shape. That's going to be gym, badminton, swimming. You know, I really want to join like a fitness club this year. 3, to keep you creative. So I've put going to like events, like you guys saw me go to an event with Cynthia before. Traveling and going like to the theatre, like really stepping into creative spaces, museums, etc. You can put whatever to you or goes to build your knowledge, and I've put reading more and more podcasts, and to evolve your mindset, and I've put praying and journaling. So remember your 5 habits: 1 to make you money, 1 to keep you in shape, 1 to keep you creative, 1 to build your knowledge, and 1 to evolve your mindset, right? And then these are just, okay, so then I set myself a challenge, and this is just, I'll tell you what I put on there. It's just like little personal stuff to me. So it's like, wake up at 6 a.m, work out 4 times a week, eat healthy, read 2 books a month, journal and pray every day, spend 2 hours and 40 minutes with God and reading the word. Because we are meant to tithe as Christians, but we're not meant to just tithe our money. We're meant to tithe absolutely everything. So everything God has given to us, like our time, everything needs tithing. So there's 24 hours a day. So I want to aim to spend 2 hours and 40 minutes with God a day. I'm out of breath. Why am I out of breath? This one's a bit of a personal one. And then to be consistent with YouTube, sticking to my routine. All right then. And then here I've just wrote a letter to God. And then here I've just wrote like gratitude, 5 things I'm grateful for this year. That was in 2021. And then 5 things I'm trusting God for in 2022. And then these are just like journals, like when and then here, I don't want to show you, basically, I don't want to show you, but I drew a tree, right? I drew a tree, and I put all the negative things that I felt, like all the things that I've picked up along my life journey. So comparison, you know, with me, I do compare a little bit, but I compare with like silly things, like, but you shouldn't compare with nothing. Comparison is the thief of joy. So I've picked up comparison, and then I put, that's what I'm struggling with, and then it says, okay, but you are beautifully and wonderfully made. You don't need to compare yourself. Do you know what I mean? So things that I want to replace comparison with, like things that I'll remember that will replace comparison. And then yeah, I've just wrote my devotionals in the morning, and this is just going to be like a everyday journal. If I wrote anything in the back, no. So that's another thing, a journal. So what was that number? So we had smashing plates. I don't know what number we're on, but next thing I'm going to say is create a routine, especially a morning routine. Even if you just have a nighttime routine and a morning routine, and then in the day you just do whatever, do it, because the beauty of routine is phenomenal. Like, I've created myself a morning routine, so I'll talk you through my morning routine. Actually, I'm gonna video a up-to-date morning routine for you guys so you can see my morning routine, because honestly it's so blissful. And because I wake up a lot earlier now, like I'm waking up at 6 a.m. now, I'm going to try and get it down to 5:30, but I need to train myself to go to sleep, because that's one thing I struggle with. Like, I'll get in bed from like 8 o'clock, but I want to scroll, I want to chit chat with my friends. I need to be disciplined to like read and go to sleep. I really struggle with that, but we'll get there. But yeah, just create a routine for yourself, a morning routine and an evening routine especially, and make sure you're writing everything down that you need to do. So I've always had a to-do list. If you watch my vlogs, I've always had a to-do list. But in the last couple of days, I've really been reiterating writing my to-do list down. So yesterday, I didn't write my to-do list down. I don't know why. I can't remember why I didn't write it down, but I must have forgot. And it was just like, even though I was being productive, it was like, I was like, I forgot something to do. I was so unsure, like what my next step was, what I still needed to do, etc, etc. So I would say definitely prioritize your to-do list and write it down so you know what you need to do. And even if you don't get through it, then you can say the next day, oh, I didn't do this, let me put it on for tomorrow, you know. So write a to-do list. That's like organization. And the last but the most important point is get plugged in with God. Like, God is about to move mountains in this world. It's about to move mountains for us, right? But he can't do, well, he can because he's God, but if you are plugged in with God, this will be the best year of your life. And is it a prophecy? Is it, I don't know. But get plugged in with God, read your word, you know, journal, pray to God, and trust him, right? I would say that is the most important point in this whole video. Get in touch with Jesus Christ, with God, because it's like everything that, like, the plans that God has for us are bigger than we can ever imagine, and that is bizarre to me personally, because it's like, how little old me does God have such a massive plan that I haven't even, it's like I know it but I can't even imagine it. It's wild. So yeah, just get in touch with God, be positive. Oh wow, I can't believe I almost forgot this one. Is that how I say you're stupid or you're dumb? Let go of the past. Let go of the past. Let it go. Give it to God. Let go and let God for true. And I'm gonna give you a little testimonial. So with me, I am very much I do forgive people. Like, I'd love to forgive people. I love my friends and family and I love to forgive people, right? But there's certain situations in this life that upset me to say the least. And I had to forgive the people that was never sorry. I had to forgive the people and they weren't sorry. It was so upsetting. But God showed me why I had to forgive the people, and it was fine, and I forgave the people. However, I would, every couple of months, I would go and pick it back up, and I would feel anger again, and I would pick it back up, and I'd feel like, they need to die. God, take their life, because they definitely need to die. And God forgive me, but this is genuinely what I was thinking. Like, these people need to die. Like, can't stand them. Not funny. And God, I kept doing it. Like, God, I'm sorry. I know you died for them as much as you died for me. Like, help me to have a soft heart towards them, because I know it's not them, it's the demons. And you know, we fight things in prayer. So help me to forgive them. Couldn't. And it's a vibes where I understand it's a process, but you need to genuinely understand that you're either loyal to your past or you're loyal to right now. You're either gonna continue to look back or continue to look back and be stuck in the past, or thank God for getting you through what you went through and carry forward. Lot's wife in the Bible, God said, don't look back. Do not look back. She looked back, and what happens? Sunday school, put your hand up. What happens? She turned to salt. Salt is what she was, what we put on our chips. Salt. Because she's salty, she's bitter. She turned into what she physically was. Okay. That's me adding my 2 pence saying she's salty and bitter. But there was a reason God turned her into salt. God said, don't look back. Do you know what I mean? So if you're like, 2022 will be the same as 2021, 2020, 2019, 2018. If you're constantly looking back, if you're constantly backsliding, if you're constantly going back to things that don't serve you, and that's a word from me, myself, because, oh, if you only knew, guys. But we're not looking back. We're going forward. We're carrying on. We're carrying forward. The best days of our life are about to happen. We're always saying, oh, the good old days. Oh, I used to have so much fun. Mate, honey, you haven't even experienced half the fun that is coming your way. You haven't even experienced half the blessings, half the grace that is coming your way. And you're holding yourself back from experiencing them because you're too busy looking back. Stop it. Face your front. Face your front right now. Thank you. And it's a message for me as well. I'm going to be, when I want to backslide, or when I want to feel angry about certain people, I'm going to say, face your front. You don't know what God was protecting you from. Face your front. You don't know. Do you know what I mean? Keep pushing forward, my guys. But yeah, guys, those are some tips from myself. You know, what I've been doing. Well, they're not some tips. They're more so like what I've been doing in this new year to ensure that this is the best year of my life and the best season going forward. And it's also to ensure that, yeah, we're gonna keep pushing on, we're gonna keep pushing forward. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you next Monday at the same time. I love you guys. Have a blessed week, and yeah, keep going. Bye, angels.